Hello guys, today we're back with another deck guide, and today we have Dragontail, which is a deck released post Justice Hunters in this August. And yeah, let's jump straight into the replays. Here I do a standard combo, so I add the Femena and then I fuse with it. The basic combo of this deck is just summon two guys, set two traps, and then if you can, I have access to the red dragon, the Murl, and yeah, I also have Kolbai, and this deck is very good against Yamis. I play against Mimigul Yami, which is an interesting deck. He activates the field spell. When he activates the effect, I will chain Femena in order to activate my fusion. Unlucky he has Kolbai, but I also can chain the spell negate, then chain the fusion to pop the field spell, and I also draw a card so I get maximum value out of it. I summon the other fusion that adds monsters from the graveyard depending on how many monsters you used from your hand. I chain roll because I drew all of my cards and I set enough follow-up to win next turn. So he summons the Yami from the hand, he activates the field spell, but I call by the target, so I win. Even if I didn't, he couldn't do anything more because he is under draw. Game 2, he bricked. I activate Chaotic Elements, which is a pretty good card. I summon Jokul. Unfortunately, he activates the trap, which I honestly thought about activating Fugalos early, but it doesn't matter. So I activate the Rahu, and the Rahu is basically Branded Fusion, and I send Dragontail from the deck and one from the hand. So I send the two dragons, which pop, one pops monster, one pops spell trap. So I force all of his interruptions. He draws into the Mimigul, but I also have the compulsory. He will chain the trap card in order to prevent me from drawing, but that doesn't matter at all because I still win next turn because I have inflicted a lot of damage. Next replay is a mirror match, and I am playing a Sadol build. I will have both decklists in the end of the video, so make sure to stay for that. The Sadol variant is better into the mirror match, which I am playing right now. So he summons the fusion, but because he should have summoned first, I take back the fusion to summon the Sacramentum Dragon, because Sacramentum can basically prevent him from activating and get follow-up. So I'm drawing with Beast, I set the trap card, I also pop his spell with Urgula, so I get a lot of advantage just off of this. I send it to bottom of the deck, and now I have a spell negate. Unfortunately, he draws into Bell, which can negate the spell negate, but he is playing the Magician's List, which does lose to Droll. And generally, this deck doesn't lose to Droll, Nib, Mulch Armies, and hand drops like that. So, yeah, I activate Droll. He will go into the fusion, but I said I want to chain the Femena to your fusion. In order to negate his Dragontail fusion with Murr. And yeah, I will set two more back row. Sorry for all the taybacks also, because we're just testing to get the best gameplay out of it. I don't know why he popped his monster. I guess because he wanted to prevent a draw from my side. But I go into SP, and if he changes here, I will reset my Sacramentum Dragon, and he will not be able to play because Sacramentum is amazing in the mirror match, because it prevents spellcasters and dragons from activating it, and it's also good against Blue Eyes if it's ever live. So in my opponent's hands, you see two Fuga, which I don't understand why he left, because he is going first after all. But this deck doesn't care because you can discard them with Rahu basically, which is the fusion spell. He sets two trap cards, he adds the Femena, he also has Mull in hand, so he has negate. Unfortunately, I don't have a good hand here, and I only have one starter, and he has a spell negate on the field, so I cannot do anything meaningful. So yeah, I have to activate it because I want to save Kolbai for his Femena. But yeah, I'm playing against 5 cards, and he will basically do the same play I did. And here he does an illegal play, which I did not catch because he's going to SP, but he's locked in with Mull. He's locked into fusions, which both of us did not catch. But yeah, it wouldn't change much. And I activate Mull, and fuse into the fusion. I will draw a free card with Beast, and I activate the Spellcaster to set. I activate Rahu, he doesn't do anything, but even if he did, I would still have full combo on his turn plus Veiler. So yeah. Final game is against Dragon Ruler Ryuge, apparently. So it's a weird matchup because I don't know what this deck is supposed to do. But I'm still doing my standard stuff. Let him read my cards. I will just do my standard combo. I will set 2 traps. I will normal summon the Mule. And I have 2 hand traps plus 2 negates on the field. I add back the Femena Guthurgula. He tries to Nibiru because he wasn't paying attention, and I said, bro, I just summoned 3 times, which this deck is very good at doing. So I will activate Lupus because it's free, just to get it out of the graveyard. And the reason I did that is because Mule locks into fusions, and there was a possibility that if I draw the Uzina or whatever it's called, the Canine, I will exist before I use the dragon, but it doesn't matter. So here I have double Mule Charmer, which is always good, and I have a full combo with Dragon Tail and with Canine. I will activate Fuga before he activates anything because the Pendulum negates the Fuga if he activates a spell and I respond to it. So I was trying to prevent it. So I summon Izuna with the other Canine, and I add another Izuna, which is basically Hafnis plus Reinhardt on the opponent's turn if he activates something from the hand, which he plays Dragon Ruler, he might do. So I activate my Rahu, go into Dragon Tail combo, and I have Nibiru proof with the Canine Xyz. So from here it's just an OTK and a clear up with the fusions, plus the dragons in the graveyard. So I normal summon Lucius, I add Femena. Femena will fuse into the second Dragon Tail fusion, and from there it's just full combo into an OTK. So yeah, that's all the replays that I managed to gather. I haven't found a lot of people playing post Justice Hunters. So now I will show you the 2 lists. This is the Canine list. This is, I think, the more standard list going forward because it's very good both going second and going first because you have a lot of turn 0 plays, both with the Izuna and with Femena, and you can also add back the hand traps into the grind game. You see only 9 hand traps, which are high impact hand traps in the form of Fuga and Droll. Ash Blossom is there generally because it's a generic good hand trap. Thrust is amazing in this deck because you can set Dragon Tail traps, or you can add Dragon Tail spells, or you can even add Chaotic Elements and add Canine monsters, so you can add basically the whole deck. And it's very good against Vanquish All because if they play on your turn 0, you can do full combo because they activate the monster. And the second list is the Sadol list. This list is generally better against the mirror match Yamis or Malice, if that's ever relevant until this point. Because it plays more hand traps, you can recycle them with the Dragon Tail fusion, which add back monsters. You also have more high impact sense with Rahu and Femena in the forms of Sadols, because you can get access into draws plus searches on your opponent's turn, and you can summon Winda, obviously, because it's a spellcaster fusion, which Femena can fuse into. So you have FTK potential on turn 0, and yeah, those are the decks. I hope you enjoy them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down for more videos.